I want to ask you about outside interests outside the game, because it seems to me like every player now is involved and being hit with so many other commercial interests, which is part and parcel of it. And this has been going on for years. Now, to pick a point, Leo Messi, a few weeks back, was in Saudi Arabia promoting Neom, which is this big tourist city that they're building. Leo Messi has been in Dubai for the Expo, promoting the Expo. David Beckham is in Qatar, or has been in Qatar, promoting the World Cup. Lots of other interests. Now, for Beckham, I understand, because he's retired, he's finished. For players, I want to ask you, one, did you have any outside businesses or interests when you were playing? And if so, what did you do? Because I seem to remember a lot of players had pubs or newsagents. They were the two main businesses in the 70s and 80s that players got involved with, either during their careers. Sir Alex Ferguson ran a few pubs, didn't he, when he was manager of Aberdeen?
No idea.
Yeah, he did.
I have no idea.
Yeah, he gave them...
I had a sports shop.
You had a sports shop?
Yeah, in Newcastle.
Selling what exactly?
Sports. If you have a sports shop, what do you sell? Knickers. Hey, sell knickers and bra.
No, but I mean, what exactly did you sell? Did you sell football boots?
It was a sports shop. It was, it was with knickers and bra in it. What do you bloody think?
What was it? Adidas? Was it Nike? Was it football boots? What was it? Was it everything?
It was called the subs bench. You know,
that's quite imaginative for you, by the way. Is that where you spent most of your time?
No, we used to buy off substandard.
By the way, what years was this? What?
85.
All right, so you were still playing.
I was still playing. I was playing for Newcastle.
Right. Okay.
And it wasn't my sports shop. It was John Burridge's subs bench. You know, and I was never on the subs bench. You know, because it was substandard. You know, we'd have a little. We'd buy from Umbro, we'd buy from Adidas in the factories. The rejects.
Right. So the stitching was out, or
the stitching was out. You'd have a hole, or the badge was on the wrong way. You have to take it off and put it on the wrong way. And it was half price. It was a very good business for my ex-wife. Mm-hmm. She set it up and she ran it. So I had nothing to do with it.
So was that the only business that, or sorry? Not just business, but was that the only commercial thing that you were involved in outside of football? I'm not talking about boot sponsorship or gloves or anything.
I'm trying to tell you, do you not listen?
No.
Do you not listen to...
And I'm not asking you that. What I'm saying to you is, did you ever go and do other commercial activations, such as promoting something?
I had my sponsored cars. You know, I had a big...
Oh, really?
I had a big
Did it have your name on the side?
I'd had my name on the side, you know.
I'd love to know if players still are offered in their contract. I think they are still offered sponsored cars in their contract.
More.
I know the Barcelona boys are all sponsored by Audi, aren't they? They have to drive Audi
to the games,
to the stadium for training.
To the game and training. Well, I had
in their contract.
I had
Rover.
Davidson. That's it.
Rover.
No. I had one. I had a Rover at.
Was it diesel Rover? A diesel Rover.
I can't remember if it's a Rover or what. At Crystal Palace, I had a Rover. I had a big Ford. Davidson's, you know, at Newcastle
Davidson's
United.
Ford,
and it was, my name was splattered, you know, right down the name.
Knobhead.
Drive like Davidson's with John Burridge, Newcastle United FC, you know, and I couldn't take it out in town, you know, because...
I'm amazed.
I used to live in Durham. I used to live in Durham. I couldn't take it out because, you know, people would spray on it, they would piss on it.
Really?
Oh, bloody hell. Everything. They would spit on it. Sunderland fans. Dogs. Dogs. You know, Sunderland and Newcastle are very close apart. And Durham's right in the middle.
Can I just say, I'm amazed that Ford allowed you a sponsored car because you're associated with unreliability.
Have you got any idea why they give me a big, I can't remember what it was, you know.
Granada. Was it a Ford Granada? A Cortina? Or was it before? Was it after that?
It was a big Granada.
Sierra.
You know, because I was the star of the show in Newcastle. I'd won Player of the Year twice, so that's why they're giving me it. The star man. So any more
Right.
of your questions?
No. So
you should know that being a Newcastle supporter.
No, so
you used to watch me at Newcastle.
I wasn't even born then.
Yes, you
So-
were. You used to watch me at
Anyway,
Newcastle.
I want to come back. So you had a shop, right? A sports shop
Yeah.
that sold knickers.
Yeah.
And,
brass.
Did you have any other outside interests, or were you approached by anyone to, for example, open a pub or to get involved
all
in
the time?
music?
You do all this. You do all.
Were you
this-
ever tempted? Was there ever a situation where you thought, you know what? So Gary Neville, right, has the hotel.
Yeah.
Now, I'll not include Salford in this because that's a football club. So that's his interest. I'm talking about businesses outside of that, yeah? So obviously himself and a few of the members of the class of 92 have gone and got involved in Salford Football Club. And some of them have also gone and got involved in Hotel Football, which is a hotel built right outside of Old Trafford. They acquired the land, built this hotel, and that's a business. But he's finished playing. So my point is, were there any businesses that you almost got involved in that you kind of wish you got involved in, or someone approached you and said, you know, would you like to go and open a pub or a nightclub or a, you know, what was around then? What did people do at that time?
But most players in my day were opening pubs. I wasn't interested in pubs. I wasn't interested in anything else, you know, but playing football.
So I don't know if you know, right? So I started my life after college as a newsagent.
You started your life when you met me. Your life started when you met me.
My life ended when I met you.
Yeah.
So I started as a newsagent, and part of the Newsagents Federation had all of the various owners of the newsagents around the north and the northeast of England. And it was amazing at that time how many football players, ex-football players, sorry, who'd played in the 70s, the 80s, when the money wasn't as good as it was in the 90s and in the 2000s. How many players were running newsagent shops at that time, or had one or two newsagent shops at that time? It seemed to be the norm.
No, it wasn't. Yes,
that and pubs seem to be the norm.
Pubs. I don't know anybody who ran a pub. You know, I don't know anybody. You're asking questions that I really don't know. Mm-hmm. I was only I've come here to answer questions on my playing career, not about running a bloody pub. You know, running a bloody pub or running a bloody hotel. Who bloody cares about running a pub? Ask me about football.
Right. So one of the other things is fashion. Dominic Calvert-Lewis is involved in fashion.
It was Dominic Cullen
at Everton.
At Everton.
Yeah. And he's involved in fashion.
Yeah.
Did you? Well, not now, obviously, but did you ever get involved in fashion?
No. I didn't care about fashion. I didn't care about...
You didn't care about fashion?
No, did I hell? I'm a goalkeeper, man. I've flipping bust nose 14 times. I've had my bloody teeth knocked out. I'm not a flipping...
No, wait, stop. Whoa, stop.
I'm not a modern day player now, where they're all flipping... I mean,
so
they think about.
Stop.
The
so
bloody catwalk more than the blooming football field.
Stop. Did you? I'll ask you the question a different way. Where did you buy your clothes?
Where did you buy my clothes?
What brand did you buy, and where did you buy your clothes? At the peak of your playing career, when you were getting the big money.
Bloody hell!
John Lewis? What? Where? Gucci? What?
Who's Gucci?
Eh?
Did he play for Spain? Or did he play for Italy? Gucci, what was the other one? I kicked Gucci once.
John Lewis.
Lewis.
He played
I kicked him as well.
He played for England.
He was playing for flipping Newcastle at the time. I gave him a kick.
No. Be honest.
I haven't got a clue.
No, be honest. What brands did you wear? Because nowadays, right?
Brands,
Louis Vuitton, Versace.
He played for Spain. He played for Italy, Versace. I remember him. He played for Roma.
Right, okay. So, where did you get your clothes? You didn't just go out in a pair of jeans and a T-shirt. Where did you get
I didn't flipping buy Gucci. I didn't know who Gucci was. You know,
it might not have been Gucci.
I know his brother, Gucci Gander.
Right.
Where's your wonder?
So,
bloody hell.
Tell me, where...
Talk about football, not Gucci Gander and Versace.
Wait a second.
I haven't got a clue about these blooming
When you were a youngster, right? What was the first pair of shoes you bought with your first paycheck?
Clogs. Clogs. My first...
In fact, you didn't even buy them, you stole them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. I put them in my bag, I had no money, and I pinched them. Yeah.
What age were you then?
14, 15. Just an apprentice professional at Workington.
At Workington?
Yeah.
So what did you do?
I went to there and I tried the money, went out,
Went to
put it in
the
my
shoe
bag.
shop? You went... So wait a
I
second.
put them in my bag and I got flipping,
Wait, stop. Roll back. So wait a second. You went in a shoe shop, right? And what were the shoes, first of all? I bet they were loafers.
Can't remember.
Eh?
Can't remember.
What colour were they?
Bloody hell,
What colour were
I
they?
was 15 years old, man.
What colour were they?
I don't know.
I bet they were patent
black,
white leather.
black.
No, there must have been a reason that you pinched them.
I pinched...
Because you wouldn't pinch just a random pair of Clarks. You must have been something. Anyway,
I haven't got a clue.
Right, so you went into the shop, tried them on, then what did you do?
The fella went out, so I threw them in my bag.
So the shoes that you went into the shop with?
Yeah.
No, I thought you left them behind.
The what?
I thought the shoes you went into, you tried them
I
on.
left the old ones behind, I put them in the box.
So the guy disappears.
My old pit clogs went in the box, yeah.
So you put your old shoes into the shoe box,
yeah,
and then put the new ones on.
Yeah, I was walking down the street thinking, I've got away with this, and a flipping policeman came.
No. No, because you couldn't have walked out the store barefoot. You must have walked out the store wearing the shoes
on.
Ah, right. So you didn't put them in your bag. You put them on your feet.
I put the old ones in the box.
Ah,
the new
right,
box.
right,
So
right.
he would put it back in the thinking it's the real thing.
So did you get to the training ground?
It wasn't in the training. It was my day off.
Ah, right. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So where did the police come?
On the street.
They nabbed you on the street.
On the street. Yeah. Yeah. I got £5 or £6 fine in the court.
And how much were you getting a week at that time as an apprentice?
£5 a week.
So you lost a week's wage as a fine for...
Yeah. Aye.
And you never took the shoes, obviously. They took them back.
You had them all, yeah. I had to pay for them.
Oh, so you got a fine and you had to pay for them?
I've walked 50 yards down the street in them. You know, in the wet.
Oh, God.
He's not going to take them back.
I can't take this anymore. I can't be with criminals. I can't associate myself with criminals.
He said, have you got a police record? I said, yes, walking on the moon.
I'm away.